My name is like Padre, but with a K. I say that because it's funny and I like it. Oh God, yesterday I had the coolest experience ever. I was on TikTok and I had 6 people come to my TikTok live, and one of the kids on there, he stayed the entire time, and I told him about my animated series because I was bored, and I would check in with them every 2 minutes. I'm like, you still there? You still love it? And he was like, yes, this is awesome. Oh my gosh, tell me more. And this kid is obsessed with my animated series already. So that made me more self-confident in myself. And I'm like, yeah, I can do anything I put my mind to. My animated series is called A Shepherd's Network. And tomorrow, I'm actually going to give you a brief synopsis of the series. Now, I want you to tell me what you think about it. If you hate it, I don't care. I'm still going to produce it regardless. However, if you love it, I would love to hear your thoughts on why you like it. I'm super excited about this because I've been working on it for about 6-7 months now, and I came up with the idea driving in my car because that's when I come up with my best ideas, especially when I'm tired, and I should not be tired while driving because I'm narcoleptic. I really would love to hear your thoughts on it, and yeah. For today's episode, I'm going to dive deeper into who I am and what I'm currently dealing with, and yeah, this one's a little weirder. For the longest time, I have been single. I have been single since I was 18 years old. I am 26 now. Yes, I've had a few flings here and there. I've been exclusive with a few people. Scandalous! But it's never been an actual relationship. And to me, I'm like, why the hell am I still single? Because I see everybody out there in the world with somebody. All my friends, besides like 1 or 2, have somebody in their life. They're dating somebody. They're seeing somebody. They are married. They have kids. Like, I am not on this hype train of a relationship at all. So I decided to reach out to my friends and ask them, hey, why am I single? And my friend Shayla held nothing back.
Well, you're single because you have commitment issues and you're afraid of opening up to people. There's a part of you that wants to be with someone monogamously, but I don't think there's that one person out there that like fits that piece of the puzzle, you know? So that's one issue, is that you need to find your Cinderella / Prince Charming.
Are you saying, like, because there's not like one piece to the puzzle, that there's multiple pieces to my puzzle? So polyamory?
I'm saying that there is a unique puzzle piece out there that only fits with your puzzle piece.
Jesus loves me, this I know.
I also asked my friend Miranda, who is a lot lighter, but also kind of touched on a lot of the same things that Shayla did.
That's a good question. I honestly wish I had a simple answer. I don't know, because you're a great person. Honestly, I think it might have something like, I don't know, you're focused on you, and that's not a bad thing. Like, you know, trying to figure out what you want to do with your life, both in the long run and temporary to get there. And so I think that probably has some sort of effect on it. Like, I don't think it's necessarily like, I don't know, you're avoiding a relationship or anything at that point. I just think, you know, you're focused on yourself, which, I mean, is a good thing. You know, some people lose themselves trying to have a happy relationship and they don't chase any of their dreams or ambitions, but...
And I think it's funny that I couldn't get any of my guy friends to do it because they all were like, nah. Because half of them, the ones that were asking, were either just out of a relationship, so they didn't really want to talk about it, or they're in a relationship, but they're like, you want no part of this. You don't want this, and now be single. And after asking this question to my friends, I started thinking to myself, why the hell do I even care? Because I looked on their faces, and with their responses, they never really cared about the fact that I'm single. They're not asking me about that. I've always just felt like I have to be in a relationship to really be happy. That's when I'll find happiness, is when I'm with somebody and I'll really truly be able to be my 100% authentic self. And I'm thinking to myself while I was thinking that, and I'm like, wow, that's really stupid. How am I able to love somebody if I don't love myself? How am I able to be my best self if I have to rely on someone else to be part of me? I think that for me, I don't really require a relationship, and I'm realizing why I'm single is because it doesn't really matter to be in a relationship. I'm not actively pursuing it all the time. I've been on all the dating apps before. I've tried the dating game. It's just not for me right now, especially in Wichita. This place fucking sucks. But I just feel as though it's okay to be single. And I have been harassed by family before recently about why I'm single and how I should find somebody, giving me like 10-15 minute lectures about how finding true love is exactly what you need in life, and being in a relationship is everything. That might be for you, but for me it's just not the case. And for me right now, I'm doing great things while single, and if someone comes along and compliments who I am, and I can do great things in a relationship and we do great things together, hella. Especially if we look good enough, we're gonna have some beautiful ass kids, even better. I am just not worried about it anymore. And yeah, this is why I did this podcast, to let you guys know that I am completely happy with being single. And if you're single too, which I know some people listening to this are, it's okay. Don't worry about it. Don't stress about it. You have nothing to prove to anybody by being in a relationship. Nothing at all. Do it for yourself and nobody else. Be very selfish when you're picking out somebody, because you have every right to be completely happy 100% in a relationship. And if that person brings you down and makes you feel like shit for even a second, why give them your time? That's all I got. I love you. You're beautiful. And I almost forgot that I have some pretty big news for you guys that I was going to tell you about today. So I talked about last podcast, there's a fork in the road. I can go left or I can go right. And no answer is a wrong answer. Whichever direction I choose, both are right in their own regard. Both can be wrong in their own regard. However, it's just make a choice and live with it and go with it and own it. I was offered a position in Topeka for Cumulus Media as a part-time promotion assistant on their radio stations. And drum roll, please. I turned it down. There are many reasons to why I turned it down. Regarding pay, will not be paid enough. Regarding my current finances, I don't have enough money to move, as well as just there's a lot of varying factors right now to my life, and I'm thinking that I need to be doing something a little bit different. So this podcast I'm doing right now is 100% full-time, and I'm working part-time. I'm working also another full-time. I'm trying to find another full-time to just cover my expenses, have insurance until this thing or whatever digital stuff I make takes off. However, this is what I'm investing in. This is what I'm doing, and I'm having a great time doing it. So that's it for right now. If I find a radio job that can actually pay me full-time, is what I'm looking for, a full-time radio job, and I can actually afford to exist, hella, that will take it in a heartbeat. I miss radio. But until I find something that really fits the bubble of what I need, I'm okay. I'm going to keep looking, keep searching, and I'll find it eventually. Thank you guys so much for listening to Daily Dose of Kadrae. Tomorrow is going to be even more fun. Like I said, I'm going to give you a brief synopsis of my animated series. I can't go too detailed into what I'm talking about because legality reasons. I don't want no one stealing my idea at all. And yeah, I am really excited about that. It's going to be fun. Daily Dose of Kadrae, thank you so much for tuning in. I love you. You're beautiful. You're kind. You're amazing. And yeah. Listen to my epic intro and outro. It's really cool. I like it. It makes me want to dance.